was in a strip club. One of the girls came up, and excuse my language, but you know, she was like, "You are the baddest." I ain't never seen a come up in here with a blazer on in a strip club. And I said, "Oh, I made it."
Hi everyone, welcome back to Straight to Cam, a Wave original presented by Anthropology. I'm your host, Cam Brink.
And I'm Sadell Curry-Lee, and coming up on today's episode, we'll talk about the Vanity Fair red carpet looks, dating non-negotiables, and Aaron, Pierre, that's Mufasa, and Teyana Taylor's hard launch.
But before we get into that this week on Straight to Cam, we have a guest, Miss Kysre.
Welcome. Claps all around. So from New York Fashion Week's runways to the W Tunnel runways, she slays on and off the court. We are sitting down with 4th overall pick in the 2021 WNBA draft, who previously played for the Chicago Sky, the model, the fashionista who works with big brands like Skims, Victoria's Secret. Kysre Gondrezick is in the building. Did I get it right?
You did.
No, okay, I'm celebrating because before we started recording, we were talking about ways that her name has been mispronounced.
Oh, God.
And there's one way that I was really trying not, like, it was stuck in my head because it was really crazy, but I did it. So, pats on my back.
Yes.
Welcome, guys.
Thank
Welcome,
you guys.
welcome.
Thank you guys for having me.
We are truly so excited to have you on the show. It worked out perfectly. But before we get started, every week we like to kick off the episode with our Straight to Cam confessionals. And this is basically how we pregame our yap session. So I'll go first. I feel like being in the public eye, I'm missing out on just doing crazy things as a 23-year-old. I would love to go out in Vegas with a wig on and then just like act completely unhinged. Like a bob red wig with bangs.
Fire.
I had a mustache just to throw them off.
Yeah. And I would just love to go out and just literally for once in my life, just act completely unhinged.
Have you ever gone out and like had a fake name, like told people your
All
fake
the time.
name? What was your fake name?
Alexis.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Bianca.
Bianca's always a popular one.
And then I'll just hit him with the Kai. Like, Kai.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've never done
Never
that.
done it?
Maybe I
What
should
would your
try.
fake name be? Like Georgina?
Cherry.
That's the red wig kicking in first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my short and sweet this week.
I love that.
I want to go out and wear a wig and like be mysterious.
You should do it like on one of your bachelorette nights.
Someone just told me like Casino wants to host my bachelorette. So
A casino?
yeah.
Where?
Or like
in Vegas?
the Win or something like
Oh.
that. So why
That'd
not?
be fun.
Cute.
Oh, Vegas
Leave
like
it that
does
way.
not hold great memories for me though.
I love
No.
Vegas.
Our
though.
Pac-12 tournament was there every single year. So like you're like cooped in for like a week.
I
of your
spent
life.
my 21st birthday there and woke up in a hospital.
What
So way to
happened?
celebrate.
Shit happens.
Oh my gosh, what happened? Just too much
Life,
fun?
yeah.
Okay. I understand. I'm glad you're here.
Yes.
Vegas.
True.
Maybe we
Vegas.
omit Vegas.
Yeah.
No Vegas.
I love Vegas. I would pick Vegas over Miami any day.
Just because it's close to me, yeah. The cross-country flight for me is rough.
My confessional this week was written in the stars because it happened on my way here.
Oh.
I literally hate when men call women females, like a group of, or a group of women females or a woman a female. Like TSA line today, I was getting my ID checked, and I heard one of the TSA guys go, "Yeah, you can stand behind that female." And I literally turned around at him and I was like, "Ew, like don't." A female just sounds so like animalistic.
How do you
And
respond to that?
How did he respond?
Yeah, like you.
Oh, he didn't say it to me. He said it
No,
to
but
someone
like, did he
behind me.
see you look like
Oh,
offended?
no, he
Or-
wasn't paying attention to me. You know, they're yelling at someone else.
That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
But I was just, it just like gave me like a, well, like don't call women females. Like we're women
Right.
or a lady or.
What do you think about like female basketball player? I feel like people say that all the time. Like she's a female basketball player.
I think I'm okay with that.
I feel like we're just basketball players, though. You know, women's basketball player. I don't know.
People love
Yeah.
when we call the NBA the MNBA.
I'm not stopping saying it. That's like my thing now. Rakia actually is who turned me on to that.
Yeah?
She's like, I don't watch the MNBA. I was like,
That's so good.
and then we were all like NBA All-Star the next week after she I'm like, well, we do actually. It's okay.
Okay, what's yours, Kysre?
So I'm so checked out of reality. I just found out what an espresso martini is.
Really?
What?
I know.
Did you try one?
I have been drinking espresso martini since the beginning of 2025.
Yeah.
You're like, have you guys tried this before?
Oh. I'm like still learning the mixtures. Like I'm with the bay leaves and
Are you a tequila girl?
I am a tequila girl.
Yes,
I have
yes.
been, initially I was on the cocktails of like the tequila mules.
Okay.
And then as I got into my womanhood, I just put the alcohol down and started doing just wine. But now since I found out what an espresso martini is, the wine is out of here right now.
It like kills two birds with one stone.
It does.
It's wonderful.
And
Stay up all
it
night.
just takes one, you know?
It's the modern day Four Loko.
Seriously. I'm the modern day. Do you know they put like 3 beans in them always, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it one for like health, prosperity, and wealth or something?
I have no idea.
When they told me that, I was like, great, give me 20 beans in there.
We have a mutual friend, Ryan Quint,
Okay.
who works. Actually, this is probably not anything to do with the podcast at all, but
Let's hear it.
he was Damien's best friend in college at Drexel, my husband. And then he works for CAA, which is Cam's agency. And like, he's really good friends with Cam, whatever. So we love Ryan.
Love Ryan.
Such an amazing guy. Anyways, he told me one day that like, it's well known that the best espresso martinis have 3 beans in them. So now, like, if I order, well, before I got pregnant, when I ordered one, I would take a picture of every one that I got, and like, depending on how many beans it had, I'd like rate them. So our whole text message thread is just like espresso martinis and me like rating, like, okay, 1 bean, 2 out of 10, 4 beans, like whatever.
That's my
rating
camera
them.
roll right now.
There you
Since
go.
the beginning of the year.
There
It's
you
like
go.
all the drinks.
What was your college like drink of choice, alcohol of choice? Because I feel like I always am so shocked by what people say.
I was nasty. I was a Hennessy girl.
Honestly, it can get worse.
It was pretty bad.
E&J.
I did the Hennessy, the Smirnoff, the cheap alcohol. I went to, University of Michigan my freshman year, and I was always back between there and Michigan State. And at the time, Michigan State was the #1 party school in the country. I didn't know when I transferred to West Virginia, it ended up becoming the #1 party school in the country.
It
just
just
followed
common
you.
denominator.
Yeah.
It did. So I don't know if being the common denominator was a good thing, but definitely had my fair share.
You had fun. You had a good college experience.
Mine was Pink Whitney, if you know what that is.
No.
It's disgusting. And I associate it with COVID because that was my freshman year. So
Okay.
never again.
Never again.
And what was, you were Ciroc? What were you?
No. Oh my God. Whoa.
What were you?
No Ciroc over here. My official visit, we were drinking Diet Henny, aka E&J.
What's E&J?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You'll never have to find that. You'll never have to find that. And then
That's
as
everyone.
I got older, it was Bacardi. We were big Bacardi girls. We would throw all the pre-games, like my volleyball team, we would throw all the pre-games and we'd buy like huge handles of Bacardi. People
They were
loved
all
us.
gone,
We were
baby.
so popular.
Okay, enough alcohol. We promise we talk more about just alcohol on the show. Drinks aside, Kysre, it is clear that you have a fire sense of fashion. And I feel like we've always been like DMing back and forth about just our style, or like whenever someone asks me like who's best dressed, and like I'm like Kysre for sure, no doubt, or Skylar, my girl Skylar. But you just had your Runway debut, which we were talking about earlier too. What was that experience like for you?
Fitting. It's crazy because I had literally trained that morning in the gym where the show was. And I had so much anxiety walking out on a court that I'm so familiar with, but just being in a different light. And I had so much fun. I wanted to, after I got backstage, I was like, I want to go back out there again and walk
seriously.
again. And honestly, it just showed me just another facet, that God has carved out for me from a longevity standpoint. And for me, just seeing myself in a different light other than, a basketball player was kind of cool. And the way that God works, I always prayed, I'm like, I want to walk in New York Fashion Week. And he put me on a basketball court.
Crazy.
And did it. And it's funny because I walked in front of like Law Roach and just all these people. And I'm like, this is iconic.
No, seriously.
Iconic. Vogue Runway had covered it. And it was a surreal moment. But I feel like now that I got my feet wet, I definitely want to explore it 10 times over. Yeah.
You're built
You
for
look
it.
amazing. Look at the picture right
1,000%.
now.
Thank
I
you.
love
The bag, the fat, like, oh my God. The white.
white gives me anxiety.
It does. I'm a black girl. I never wear any other color but black, you know, but that was new for me. It was loud.
Okay, I'm not a fashion girly.
Okay.
I don't know a whole lot. Is that how the point?
Yes.
Okay, that's right. Did you already have a connection with them?
So
How
it's
did that
funny
come
because
about?
I had met the designer 3 weeks before Fashion Week when I was in Aspen with Revolve. And we just happened to sit next to each other at dinner. We had espresso martinis.
Yeah. That's the key.
And we just got to talking, and I shared her, you know, my dreams, things that I wanted to accomplish. She has a very daring and bold personality. And it just, when you talk about being placed in rooms, you know, before your feet even enter, it was kind of like set up for me, just specifically for this moment. So the way that it worked out is just, I can't even take credit for it.
But you should, because you're literally model, basketball. Like, how perfect. The bag that you're carrying is a little, like, it's stunning. I need that.
Would you ever become a stylist?
So many people have asked me that. I wouldn't mind helping, but at the same time, I feel like,
You're like, I couldn't tell you yes or no.
you know, I feel like my style just fits me, and I don't know how to, you know, style anyone else, you know, because my aesthetic is the embodiment of my womanhood right now.
Yeah.
You know, I know I'm known for having like a 90s, you know, look. And people ask me, how would you describe your aesthetic? I'm like, timeless. You know, but at the same time, it took a lot of body of work from the inside for me to feel natural in order for my exterior to change. And I think I came out and I spoke about that on Essence on the platform, like how I just got rid of all the fillers, like just the lashes, like just everything, because I had learned how to become so comfortable naked that my exterior ended up resembling how I felt on the inside. So I don't know if styling gets into depth in terms of someone's personality, because I work with Colin, and Lord knows he has put me in some stuff that I would never wear on my own. It's funny because I'm like, he just wants to show skin.
Yeah.
And when I'm around you guys, I look like Dwayne The Rock Johnson right now in this turtleneck. You know? But
I was not even thinking that.
You know? But if someone asks and they, you know, want my help, I wouldn't mind giving my 2 cents, you know?
I'm going to be texting you after this.
Yes.
What do you think?
I feel like we're kind of similar though. But you have the body frame for it. Like,
It's just so hard to find clothes that are flattering.
Yeah.
Like, you're 5'9", right? Like,
Yeah.
that is still so tall. Like, people don't realize it's hard to find jeans that fit. Like, even like you're like the sleeves on things.
Yeah.
Like, it is
Where do you
so
buy
hard.
Where do you buy your jeans?
so I do a lot of thrift store shopping.
Okay.
And I get like old vintage jeans.
The patience for that.
I send my mom.
Okay.
I can't do it. But in terms of like just ordering jeans, I'll just probably stick straight to like Levi's, the 901s, like the originals. Yeah.
I do know that. I know what a 901 is.
Yeah.
I got it.
Levi's don't fit me, so.
Where do you get yours?
So, have you heard of like Hudson jeans,
I have.
AG, or like Rag and Bone? Like, I'm lucky enough to like, they'll make me a pair that are long enough.
Okay.
Because like my inseam's like 38 inches, something insane. So, I know, it's so unreal.
I asked Cass, our mutual friend Cass, where she buys her jeans because she's, how tall is Cass?
6'1".
6'1". Fashion Nova.
Fashion Nova, people have told me,
They
I
have
feel
like
like
a
those are
long-
built for people with curves though. And like my
Yeah.
butt does not fill up
But you know that
those jeans. It's fine.
a lot of companies, though, this is off topic, but a lot of companies are going out of the way of like catering towards like the curvy, I think is the BBL type fashion. Pretty Little Things I did a whole revamp on their website. I just saw online, and it's like clean girl fashion now. Like no,
I feel like it's the era we're starting to live in though.
Yeah.
You know,
Simple.
less is more, my opinion.
agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I really do like, I think our sense of style is very similar. Honestly, you too, Deli. Like, I do think less is more. I think for some of the tunnel fits, like I want to push myself and like my stylist, they want to put me in like very fun things. But in reality, I just love a white tee and jeans or a blazer, a really well fit.
We love a blazer over here.
Yes. A mini skirt, good boots, just like basics that you can rewear and mix and match. So
You're like in your own world over there.
this is like the perfect, I feel like I'm like long lost sister with you.
I know
Like-
it's funny because how this worked out. This is a link up that I never thought would happen.
Yeah,
but we're
right.
here. You know,
Love it.
long overdue.
Oh.
Yes. I love it. Okay, well, we said this earlier, but a lot of people call you 90s fine, which is so accurate. You love a classic blowout or a slick back bun. Like, what would you say is like your go-to? Blowout or slick back?
Blowout for sure. As you guys can see. Or a bun. You know, I don't really try to do too much with my hair because my face, especially with like makeup, when they take it on, is so strong. And I try not to, you know, look so busy so much, especially depending on what I'm wearing. So either or. Yeah.
Slick backs, I feel like I look like an egg. You're bald. Yeah. Sorry, we keep saying that. But I feel like I look so bald.
I love a slick back.
They look good on you.
As I mean, any mother would tell you that, like, especially in those
Yeah.
early
'Cause it's
early
easy.
months, y'all you're getting is a slick back.
That's all I know when the eyebrows were all the way up here.
Yeah.
And brushing it back so tight.
Bags.
Yeah.
Who's your inspo?
Yeah.
Your 90s inspo.
Julia Roberts.
Oh,
Princess Diana.
I love her.
Yeah.
Princess Diana is unreal.
She's
Someone
so
dressed
timeless.
up as her
Yeah,
for
she
Halloween.
She is timeless. Like,
Who did Elsa Hoss dressed up as her for Halloween?
Yes. Looks just like her. I love her style, by the way.
I do too.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with her.
Julia Roberts, probably my top 3 favorite actresses. What's your favorite movie of hers?
Pretty Woman.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love
Great
My
movie.
Best Friend's Wedding. She looks fire.
I don't think I've
in
seen that
movie.
one.
Oh, it's with is it Cameron Diaz in that movie too?
She's in everything. I love her.
But Julia Roberts is so like, the one thing that I remember was her being at the baseball game and she's wearing these like high-waisted jeans and like this crop. I think it's like a blue or some kind of crop
I know what you're
shirt.
talking about. Yeah.
No bra. Like, it's a no bra
Yeah.
thing that like I aspire to never have to wear a bra. What's happens, baby?
No bra.
And I am in that doctor's office. Lift me up.
I love
No
not having to
bra.
wear a bra. It is so freeing.
Yeah.
I work out in a Calvin Klein bra, and people are like, "What the fuck are you wearing?" I'm like,
Nothing.
It's fine. I don't need to wear it." Wait, what's another? Steel Magnolias is something else. A different movie. Have you seen that one?
Oh, that's a good one.
It's
that
a
one's
really good
sad,
one.
though.
Yeah.
It's really sad, but it's a classic.
Yeah.
We love Julia Roberts.
we
love
do
it.
love Julia Roberts.
Okay, so we are obsessed with the 90s, obviously. What are your top 3 90s fine celeb crushes, men or women?
I'm gonna have to stick to the women because I can't get in trouble.
I feel the same.
It's like I'm around these people now. Wow. I'm about to say Aaliyah.
Yeah.
When I dyed my hair black, everyone was saying like I was favoring her a little bit. Wow, there's so many beautiful like women though back in the 90s. Who would you say?
Women? I know it's because I see her name, but Gabrielle, like she was
Yeah.
the 90s it girl.
What movie? What was that movie she was in? The cheer one.
Oh, Bring It On.
Yeah.
But there's another one that she's in with Morris Chestnut.
Oh, and the Christmas movie, right?
No,
It's a different one.
that's a different one. But he's
They
that's
were-
a really good one
yeah.
for him. What's that movie with him with the two? And it's four. Yes, 4 best
Oh,
friends.
yes.
She got
That's a good
game.
movie.
That's Vivica Fox.
Fire.
Are
back
you?
in the
What a
day.
good name.
Yes.
That's gonna be my alter ego when I got in a wig. It's Vivica Fox.
Vivica Fox is just.
And then, I think everyone is the epitome is Halle Berry. I actually got a chance to meet her 2 nights ago. Gorgeous. She doesn't look like she's aged a bit.
We were
Yeah.
talking about her.
Benjamin Buttons. Crazy.
Yeah.
So there's a theme on the show that I don't know. So if you would ask me who do you like from the 90s, I would be like, I could not tell you for the life of me. Like, I'm surprised I know Julia Roberts movies, but I watched them with my grandma. So like that's shout out Verna. You would love my grandma. She's a fun time. She would down an espresso martini.
That's
with me.
my girl right
Her
there.
nickname is Vicious Verna. Shout out Vicious Verna. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to think for you. Like, Christina Aguilera? She's early 2000s.
I do love her.
90, you
I
like
love the
her?
movie Burlesque.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
I haven't seen it. Don't you? I'm telling you, it's a theme. People come at me, but I'm
Cameron,
telling
we're
you.
watching that tonight. We're gonna play
I'm down.
Fortnite.
We're
and
gonna
then
play Fortnite. Kaiser's like, y'all are weird.
No, I play Fortnite.
Let's go.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yes.
Kysre, we're best friends now.
Go.
I'm gonna start bringing my little like Switch with me on the road so I can play Fortnite with Ray. Y'all on Twitch? What is Twitch?
It's a streaming platform.
Oh,
I talk too crazy during Fortnite to be on Twitch.
What's his name? Is that guy that Glorilla was talking about on Twitch?
Dennis.
Duke Dennis.
Duke Dennis.
People
all on
actually
Twitch.
they actually watch people playing video games?
No, I mean, yes, that's how it started.
But
like,
it's just
Twitch
about them
started
talking. It's kind of podcast-esque. Like they're just chatting.
It's a big thing, right? I don't know.
It started as like just a video game thing, and then
I love
people
that you
started.
Play. I love that you play. It's so fun.
I'm a video game girl. Yeah.
I started.
If you grew up with a brother, I feel like
I was the brother. I
love
yeah.
that.
I do have a little brother, but he's 7 years younger than me. So I was like the tomboy growing up.
I feel that. I was such a tomboy.
I was too, until I didn't really care anymore.
Well, isn't it crazy how you really do shift from like being, I felt like I had to be a tomboy because I was known as the basketball player, and I would show up to school in beanies, which that's not like stick with me.
I wear beanies today still.
I love beanies, but I'm like, I would just wear like the craziest things, and because I felt like I had to take on the tomboy label, which is silly, but I did. And then now I like love every single day that I get to wake up and choose my outfit and wear that mini skirt, the heels. Like it is so freeing. And I like look to my mom for a lot of that inspo as well, because she's always been hyper feminine. So, but yeah, I remember at one point my mom was like, "Are you sure you don't want to wear a skirt?" I was like, "No." But now it's shifted.
That's
for sure.
funny. That's funny. Okay, let's play a game.
Yay.
Can we guess who the 90s artist is from these lyrics? Okay. I'm going to sing it and you are going to guess.
Okay.
Okay. This shit is bananas. V-A-N-A-N-A-S.
I know this song, but the artist.
Oh my God.
I know.
Cameron, you know this? What? Oh.
Christina Aguilera.
No.
Oh. Wait, who is it?
It's not Christina.
Is it Gwen Stefani?
It's not It's Gwen Stefani.
Oh shit.
You should know this.
You were so confident.
I was.
Literally, that was like your favorite
That
song
was
when
my
you were
song.
a kid.
How do you remember
because
that?
I remember
Aww.
coming to visit you guys, and your mom would be like, "This is Cameron's song," and she'd put it on.
Or it was Rude Boy by Rihanna. And I was like 8 singing. I remember Aisha was like, "Why are you singing that song a bit? Come on, Rude Boy." No, my parents would say the ship. Like the ship.
Yeah, the ship.
That's
all right.
embarrassing.
Gwen Stefani. Ding,
Sorry.
ding, ding. Good job, Kysre. 1 for Kysre. 0 for Cameron.
I think it's 0-0.
No,
I
she
did.
said,
I got it
she
right
said
after
Gwen
you.
Stefani.
Okay, fine.
All right. Next one is I keep
Alicia
on.
Keys.
Oh, period.
I probably wasn't going to get that one, to be honest.
That's the snaps. The snaps. Okay. Next one. To the left. Oh, I'm triggered.
Why?
Remember when I said that I had to sing the song in front of?
Yes.
Was this the one? No, it was no one. No one.
Well,
Okay,
we know
sorry,
it's
let me
Beyonce.
fill you
If
in.
I didn't know
Let
that
me
was
fill you in.
Beyonce, you
One
could
for
shoot
Cam.
No, it's not right.
1 for Cam.
Oh.
Thank you.
You said Beyonce. Okay, so it's 2-1.
Yeah.
Let me fill you in.
Who made you the judge of this?
I told you that. I did.
Okay, sorry, Mama. You're right.
I forgot I was a mom for a second.
Yes, mother.
No, I got bullied on my basketball team in middle school because the team found out that I was in this like choir group called Kaleidoscope, and they made me sing a song before practice, and they made me sing to the no one. That's a hard
It is
song.
a hard
to
song to
sing.
sing.
And they all laughed at me, and
You
then
can
I
actually
quit
sing,
Kaleidoscope
though.
the next day. Anyways, everybody, yeah, rock your body. Yeah.
Is that how it goes?
Wait, don't tell me.
Everybody, rock your body right. All right.
Oh, I messed up that
I
part.
would have said the words, but I would have named the artist, the band.
You know, can I just say what comes to mind, but I know it's not right?
What?
Maybe it is right. You're going to judge. Everyone's
not
going to
gonna
judge
judge
me.
you.
Backstreet Boys?
Yay! We need a tiebreaker. It's 2-2.
I can't believe I got that right.
Now, girl, you know you felt it. Ooh, you know I can't help it. You know what I wanna do, baby, when we're
I know that song. God, who's the
grinding.
artist?
I get so excited. This is also a wild song, but I can't hide it. Oh, you dancing real close. Real close.
I love that song. I
You're
can't
making it hard for me.
Don't have a fucking clue. I could not tell you. It's a man, for sure.
I don't even know what the name of who sings that? The song's called Too Close. It's Next. That's Next. That's the name of the group. Oh,
That's right.
It's a group?
That is right. Yeah.
Oh, well, that song is wild. Like, sorry, back up. Get off of me.
Do you ever like not really comprehend what the lyrics are saying in the song? And like, for me, it's like the beat. If I can just put it on in the car and listen to
So
it.
I tell my mom.
But then
when
my
she
mom
wouldn't
like
listen
listens to what I'm like listening to, and she's like, "You're terrible."
But do you think, have you ever listened to the songs that our parents listened to growing up and you're like, you're worried about
Yeah,
my
do you want to know what
music?
my
This
mom's
man
favorite
has a
song
boner
is?
and he's dancing on
Oh,
you.
no.
Like,
Literally.
Yeah.
what?
No, my mom's favorite song is "I'm Not a Player. I Like to Fuck a Lot" or whatever. That's Shelly's favorite song. I'm like, you're crazy.
Yeah, they were listening to the beat, not the lyrics.
Well, I like
Yeah.
Annalie Chapa.
Yeah.
It's me fucking up.
Anyway.
Next.
All right, shout out to the 90s.
What's the wildest intro to a song? Fidel.
Bitch, let me see you shake that ass.
We're so excited to be partnering with Anthropologie for our special International Women's Day brunch on Saturday. We'll be sporting head-to-toe anthro looks for the occasion, and our beautiful table settings for the gathering will be styled with Anthropologie home products.
We actually have some of our favorite Anthro pillows and candles on set today. In case you missed it, Anthro has an exclusive label called Daily Practice, made for lounging, running errands, hitting the court. Basically, it's game for anything you are, which I love.
Everything looks and feels super effortless, and I love how it elevates your everyday routine. Click the link in the episode description to shop our favorite anthro looks, including the pieces we're wearing on Saturday, along with other amazing styles from the new Daily Practice collection. Kysre, you've been very open about rebranding yourself and stepping into your femininity as you get older. But you're only 27, so why are we saying as you get older? That's so young.
Your life has put years on me, though.
Do you not feel 27?
I don't.
Really?
I feel like I'm 35,
Really?
late 30s. The people I hang with are not my
Yeah.
age. What I'm attracted to, it's like,
That's so
Old
real.
soul.
That is very real.
That's super real.
yeah.
So like what made you kind of make that shift, just stepping into, I don't know, what I would say like your true self? Like what really made that switch for you?
Honestly, when I was hidden, the year that I took off, I got a chance to just learn me. I started losing mad weight. I started doing Pilates.
Love Pilates.
And as I started just rebranding myself, and like I said, from the inside out, I knew that there was a way that I wanted to dress, and I started studying fashion, 90s pieces, leather jackets, dress shirts. And I knew that in order to look that way and it be very high end, your body has to fit the clothing, And so as I started doing that, everything else just kind of shifted. Lost like all the makeup, started pulling my hair back, really start taking care of my skin, wanted my clothes to lay on me a certain way. And then I just kind of, found what fits for me.
When you said dress shirts and leather jackets, I'm like, I feel like I live
Yes.
a good leather jacket. I just invested in a YSL leather jacket. Way too expensive.
They last
Yeah,
forever.
they do.
And so that's the thing.
though.
Like, that's the
I
thing.
have one that's way too small for me right now, but like that's my goal to get back to. Whoa, something's in my eye. Sorry.
Pause.
Sorry. I literally everything went blurry.
Is it a what leather jacket is it? You good?
No, everything just went blurry in my eye.
Your
Okay, I'm
lash?
fine. It's leather jacket, and it's the structure in it is just unlike any other. And once you put a YSL leather jacket on, there's no going back.
The leather just like smells good. And you
does.
just
I like old leather.
Old leather.
Yeah.
I actually have been wearing one of my uncle's old leather jackets. It's like a biker jacket. and it's probably like 50 years old, but it's one of my favorite pieces in my closet.
So all the clothes that I wore during the tunnel fits this past season were my grandparents' clothes.
Oh,
really
cool.
I didn't have a stylist at the time. Everyone was like, you know, who styles her? And I'm like, my grandparents' closet. Like, I went back in the back and found just old vintage suits, and I just played with it, you know. And I think when I did the black suit with the Victoria's Secret bra,
Showstopper.
yeah, just.
That is one thing my mom and I would talk about. Like, we loved what you were wearing. Like a good clean outfit, a little hit of like the bra, and then a nice bag. Mm-hmm. Like, you can't beat it. We love Birkins and Kellys over here.
do.
So.
I am a Birkin baby. Yeah.
Do you have
I
have some?
I have a few.
A few?
You have a legit bag collection.
I do.
I look through your dumps. I'm like,
What's your favorite bag?
Definitely my Birkins.
Which colors?
I would say my taupe brown's a 25 with the gold links on it. I'm into taupe colors.
Yeah.
So like I don't like, and I just think it's unnecessary every once in a while. But you know, you see these girls, they have like pink and yellow bags, and I'm like, what a waste of money, because how often can you wear it? I'd rather have like a brown, a gray, you know, a taupe, a white, a black, maroon, you know, and I just like switch my things out because you can only wear one, you know, at a time. Never seen anyone walk around with multiple purses, you know.
I actually, my first Hermes bag was an orange Kelly.
And
I ended up selling it because I
did you?
I did.
You sold it.
I made mad money off of it. It's crazy. Like, they're truly investment pieces.
Yeah.
But I just found myself never reaching for it. And I truly think your bags are meant to be worn. That's what I'm trying. I'm like, you need to pull out your Kelly more.
I'm scared.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
Don't
Like,
be.
I have a Kelly. I got two. I got a Kelly and a Birkin within like a few months of each other. Both gifts. And I'm scared. I'm just like, there's such precious little things.
They are.
And I wore the Kelly once in New York because like you gotta bring your Kellys.
It looks so good.
But they're just like sitting nice and pretty in my closet.
Do you like the one or the two handle?
I've only worn the one handle.
Okay.
But
I like the Kelly, but I like the double.
the double,
yeah.
from what I heard, is more like everyday, like easier to kind of just maneuver with. But I haven't worn it yet, so
Yeah.
I almost brought it on this trip. But
I'm waiting to get a Birkin.
I'm
So.
scared.
Just wait on it.
I also, again, I have kids though, and like I could only wear them when I'm not with my kids because
Right.
they're gonna write on it or like do some crazy stuff to it. So I'm just
I think my trademark right now is a Birkin and a blazer.
So
the
good.
two Bs. This is how I knew when I didn't belong anymore. So I went to a strip club.
Wait, what does that mean? You didn't belong?
This is how I knew my transition really started.
Breaking the mold.
Yeah. It was in a strip club. And I went, and you know, naturally the girls, they gravitate to me. But one of the girls came up, and excuse my language, but you know, she was like, "You are the baddest bitch." And I was like, "Oh, thanks." And she was like, "No. I ain't never seen a bitch come up in here with a blazer on in a strip club." And I bust out laughing. I said, "Oh, I've made it."
Yeah.
Yes. I'm like, I'm here. This is who I am.
Yeah.
And that's stuck with me ever since. And I think I was 25 when a girl told me that. And I was like, okay, blazers it is.
There's something about being different. Like
It is.
Yeah. And even when you're not even trying to, you're just like living in yourself.
Yeah.
And then having someone recognize, not that you need other people's validation for it, but it's just like, okay, period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were going to mention this, but do you think the narrative or like the theory that your frontal lobe develops at 25 is like true?
I think it develops through experience. You know, depending on whatever your journey is. Sometimes life happens, you know, sooner than others. You know, as long as you just don't become a product of your experiences. Me, I've endured a lot at such a young age, like, and it's no secret, you know, and also being a public figure, you know, I'm sure you can understand there's a level of maturity that comes with the way that you carry yourself. And the way that I got introduced to the world before the NILs and everything, it was like, me and I think at the time like Taya Cooper, and I had, you know, just signed with Adidas, and so the narrative was, you know, she's this pretty basketball player, and I kind of fell into that trap and lost the art of, you know, not realizing that I was already enough when I got there, that I didn't need to change to fit what everyone else saw. And I was 24 at the time, and it just kind of just grew on me. Living that double life, I got tired of it. You know, seeing myself on billboards and seeing myself at home in a mirror, and I'm like, that's not me. You know, and I felt like I had to continue to chase that illusion of beauty that is never ending. And so when basketball, you know, was on break, I got a chance to just kind of figure out who I am away from the game, which I think is just so important for every woman, you know, not just with ball, but just, you know, in your womanhood, getting away from the noise, your friends, the outside, men, you know,
Number one.
you know, and just finding yourself, because at the end of the day, you know, women are captivating, you know, and so, yeah.
That's real. What does your weekly wellness routine look like that, you know, keeps you going, keeps you feeling good?
So I'm pretty insane. I wake up every morning at 4:30.
Ooh.
Every morning.
When do you go to bed?
Like 10 o'clock.
Even if you go to the strip club?
Well, I don't participate in those
still getting
activities
6 hours.
anyway.
You're still getting 6 hours.
Something gotta get.
Every once in a while, you know, if I
gotta
get
get your
espresso
sleep.
martini in,
You
you
gotta
know,
sleep, girl.
but
Jet fuel.
no, literally, you know, every day. And it's funny because people only see like the glitz and the glamour, and they don't see all the work that I do on a daily basis. And when I tell people my regimen, they're like, you're nuts. Like, there's no way. But I wake up every morning at 4:30. I go to Pilates. I do my private session from 5 to 6. Immediately, I do conditioning from 6 to 7. Go home, shower, change, go straight to basketball from 9:30 to 11. And then I play with the G League guys from 11:30 to like 1:30, sometimes 2 to 2:30, depending on how many games we're just running. And I do that every single day. And then at nighttime, I make sure I shut down my phones, and I do the Noxzema, Neutrogena pads, just everything, and read a book.
What kind of books?
Soda loves books.
I love a book, girly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So shout out to my manager. She has sent me a boatload of books.
Okay.
Right now I'm on Atomic Habits,
Okay.
which I heard is like a bestseller. And I'm also reading T.D. Jakes' Disruptive Thinking.
I've heard of that. Yeah.
One of the things that has, you know, stuck out to me in that book in particular, he had mentioned that, you know, the endless journey of your purpose and not seeking the approval of others. People that saw him as a minister would never see him as an author. People that saw him as an author would never, you know, see him as a philanthropist or, you know, what have you. And I kind of compare that to myself, which is, I think, allows me to be able to keep growing, you know, unapologetically, and not let myself be defined by the way I was introduced to the world.
Yeah.
No, I love books.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I think that one of the main things is a lot of people ask me like how my brothers and I are able to, you know, go through life with all of the things that being in the public eye, all of the things. And it's like my mom instilled in us like our purpose. Like it's hard to lose sight of who you are if you just keep your eyes on your purpose. And so I love that in TD's book, that it's just about your purpose and living in that. And it's hard to find. Like people are like, I don't know what my purpose is. I'm like, it is really,
we live
really
in a
hard to
world where
find.
there are a lot of people that are in a hurry to go nowhere, and they don't realize that slow still has a momentum.
Yeah, there's always
Yeah.
something happening in the slow.
You know what's helped the most with my mental health is not rushing places.
Yeah.
I feel like also in LA, like it's okay to be 5 minutes late somewhere.
You're always gonna be
I'm
late.
a little late. But it's true. It's like, why am I rushing? Why am I just stressing myself out? Where same thing with coming back from injury. Like every single question, the first thing people always ask me is, when are you going to be back? And it's like, when God thinks I'm ready to be back, when the universe thinks, you know, I'm healed.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Girl,
we're in a hurry to go nowhere.
Yeah, take your time. You're only being compared to someone else. That can't be you.
It's always.
Period.
It's
You know?
tiring, but I need to get off. I feel like I've gotten so much better at putting my phone down when I need to, but it's still like when I am on social media, it's like, even if I'm purposely trying not to ingest the negativity or anything, it's just always there. Like you're ingesting it if you think you are or not. So,
Or you start like thinking of what people are saying about you without even having to read it.
Literally.
see it.
That was me the other day when I
Yeah.
posted those pictures in that red dress.
You look so good.
I was, thank you. Before I posted, my hand was shaking.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to share myself with the world. Like, I just get anxiety and I'm
Yes.
like, why do I feel this way? You know, but just knowing I'm opening up the door to be judged, but to hell with it. You know?
Yeah, right.
Facts. You
Right,
post
right,
it. That's my rule is I don't read comments after 5
Yeah,
minutes of
yeah.
posting something. Because
I've adopted that theory of yours.
I read
actually.
the comments after 5 minutes of something and I was like, yikes.
But they've
Yikes.
categorized it now though, because the only notifications I see is priority.
Oh.
That's how I saw your comment.
Oh, in
You
the
found-
DMs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
was like,
I
okay.
put so many people in general. I'm like, pfft,
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, I was
Bye.
like, she's a priority. Follow back.
love.
Like,
Okay, separate note. What's your sign?
I'm a Leo.
Okay,
Very
my brother's
loud.
a Leo.
Yeah,
I love that.
yeah.
When is that?
July 27th. I'm
Okay.
at the beginning of Leos. There's a difference between July and August Leos.
Okay.
What is that? What's the difference?
I don't even want to know, but all I know is me. And yeah, we're just independent, creatures. We're the sun, so our light, our aura is really strong. Very attentiveness, want reassurance, just all the things, but loyal to a fault. We're lions, we protect, but at the same time you cross us.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't exist at all anymore.
Bye.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was nice knowing you.
Life's better.
Thanks for the memes.
Yeah.
See ya.
See you later.
What's your sign?
I'm a Libra.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yours?
Capricorn.
Okay.
Big cat. Big cat.
I'm like big in astrology. I take it very serious. So like, I'm always like, what's your sign? Okay, I think I know you, or I have an
love
idea.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
I love when you say like aura. Like when you meet people, like do you feel like you can like sense
Absolutely.
their aura?
Yeah. Even for me, like, if I make someone feel inferior or intimidated, I can pick up on that immediately. Because again, I was in a place where I was unsure of myself and had a lot of insecurities too. But I think now at my age, someone's aura and their energy is what I'm attracted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I pick up on how do people respond around you when you walk in a room, because you can be the most beautiful woman and women, they take you with a grain of salt because they're not intimidated because they see that you're a weakness to them, versus seeing, a woman walk into a room and women gravitate to her because she's just so selfless. I think it's everything. And it's something that I'm trying to find, in my dating life, but there's not a lot of guys out here with good aura.
That's facts. When I
That's
found a good
another
one, I said,
conversation.
I know.
give me a ring. Like
I should be asking you guys
This
tidbits.
one's fair.
You're engaged and
I haven't been I've been married for going on 7 years. I keep getting a cramp. Pregnancy is kicking my ass right now.
y'all don't realize.
I can't cross my legs a certain way or start cramping. No, me and Damien have been together for almost 10 years.
congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But similar to you, I experienced a lot at an early age. Like I had gone through an abusive relationship when I was between the ages of 17 and 20. And you learn a lot from those relationships. And then met Damien, had a couple boyfriends in between me meeting Damien. And then when I met him, I was like,
Yeah.
I'm good. So it definitely is experiencing things and finding out more about yourself really than like, and obviously you experience and find out what you want in a partner, but you find out a lot about yourself and then you just kind of have boundaries, non-negotiables that you don't try to skew away from no matter how fine or whatever this man is. But like you were saying, it's all personality or how you treat people, stuff like that. But I don't know what it's like to date these days.
Me,
I'm so sorry.
The deep breath
So
speaks
sorry.
volume.
okay, well, do you have like any non-negotiables that you're like, gotta stick to these?
I would say where I'm at today, the non-negotiable for me is when a guy tries to dim my light.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something, I had to learn from, my previous relationship is that that's not okay. As, nurturing as you want to be and as much freedom as you grant for them to lead, it still doesn't make it right. It's funny because I was literally told, your job is to sit here and be beautiful and be quiet. And as much as that like bothered me, I kind of swept it underneath the rug because me being so just committed and being so prideful and becoming this graceful woman and truly living in her soft girl era, I didn't even realize that I had misinterpreted settling as being submissive.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so you learn.
You do.
You know, and you end up becoming what you want to attract. I think that's one of the greatest quotes. I don't know if you guys have ever heard it. It said, write down everything that you want to look for in a partner and then become that. And then you make room for it.
Yeah.
You know,
They'll
so.
find you. Yeah.
And I feel like it finds you when you're truly like not looking for it. That's
exactly.
when it
just
came
like
to
how this
me.
happened.
I
Unexpectedly, you know, the link
I love
up.
it. I know.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, you're going to find your person 100%. And it's just going to be your journey. So Ben and I, we were on a whole journey and it worked out. But we were broken up at one point. We did not know what we were doing. We're still so young. But I just feel like he fully embraces me as
I love that for you.
a woman, a
Yeah.
businesswoman, a basketball player. And, you know, the sweetest thing he says all the time is, I want you to play for as long as you possibly can. And I don't know if I want to play for as long as I possibly can. But the fact that
And you've been 1,000
I know, I'm like, my body
years.
already is taking a beating. But you're just such a light. I know you're gonna find someone that's
thank you.
perfect for you.
Thank you. It's something that I'm learning. I'm working with. I think for me, I found comfort in the beauty of the peace of living in reality versus the illusion of narratives. And I've taken responsibility in that because of being in that space. I've never felt the need to give a rebuttal or a response, you know, to people, you know, or to the world or social media because I live in that space and I own that I am a safe space, you know, for people, you know, so when someone is no longer in my life, they know that no matter what, you know, I carry myself with a level of class and elegance that I will never defame someone's character.
Yeah.
You know, and with that being said, you know, you learn to live with that and you pick and choose when you want to address something and how you want to address it. Still something that I'm learning how to do.
I was like, do people ever catch you on a bad day? Because
I know, seriously.
I'm in the same way, but some days there's always a day where a random stranger on, you know, if you come at me,
well,
I can't. I can't.
Well,
let it
what I will say is, yes, I'll say it to myself. There's no way I'm gonna win with someone who is so committed to seeing me one way.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you got it.
That's
very
mental
true.
clarity.
So-
like you're up here. And
Yeah,
I'm
like I let people live
Right.
with that, you know, and I'm okay with it because I'm a firm believer when you go through the fire, God gives you beauty for your ashes. And as much trauma as I've endured, you know, at a young age, when you look at how much he has restored and increased me over and over and over again, that type of uncommon favor is something that no man can give me.
Yeah.
So why would I seek approval from man?
Period.
You know, so that's what I just remind myself when I get triggered. And I'm like, I need a therapy session, you know?
That's real. I'm going to listen to this show,
I
this
know.
episode on repeat. This is my testimonial for the day.
Whenever me and Damien are
Rise
arguing,
from the ashes.
I'm gonna fast forward to this part right here. Like, you could not bring me down.
But you know, I don't want people to know the real me. You know, not everyone deserves to have access to you. And I own that. I own living in my power and knowing that I am defined by my creator. And that's more than enough for me because the things that I've done in my life, as I'm sure you guys can attest to, is the things that everyone said that I couldn't do. You know, so.
They always say you can't do both, but
They're asking me to choose.
don't.
I'm
Never
like, I got
choose.
more for you.
Yeah. Just wait on it. Just wait.
I got more.
Just wait.
Okay, well, we talk a lot about icks.
We do talk
Yes.
about it.
Do you have any big icks that you've experienced, or like if you know if I see this happens to the left, everything you own to the box to the left.
Just like in general or in terms of like
Men
Oof.
dating.
Not opening the door for me is big. I'm so sorry. Like I stand in that.
That's real. That's
I
very
will.
real.
It's funny because I will literally stand at the door, and he will get in the car, and I'm standing there. Like you can drive off if you
What
want
if
to.
he reaches over?
Oh, absolutely not.
Ben does
Absolutely
that.
not.
I'm gonna Benjamin, get out the car.
It's opening the door and walking in front of me are like my two biggest pet peeves.
Yeah. I feel
Like,
that.
what if
What do
someone
what
snatches
happens?
me or
Yeah.
something, you know? And but at the same time too, because I've learned grace, I say it one time to make you aware, and then if you keep doing it, or if you don't apologize, oh my bad, I forgot. Because sometimes you have to teach.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys in this generation society that just simply don't know, you know, but they have to be willing to want to do those things continuously. And you're smiling because
Because I don't know if I could teach. I don't know if I'm gonna be a teacher.
I'm gonna yell.
I wouldn't necessarily, I want to teach a man, but I definitely want to make it very clear. These are my non-negotiables. Just like you have
Like
yours.
you correct the first time.
Absolutely.
And then after that it's
And
you're
I'll,
on your own.
I'll give leeway, like if it happens a second and third time, but then you walk back, but I'm so sorry, I forgot.
Okay.
We're human,
Okay.
you know? But yeah, that's like my two biggest pet peeves. And it's crazy because it never bothered me until now,
Yeah.
you know? And once when I had, you know, a partner do that for me at
Yeah.
a time when I was, you know, in a long-term relationship,
Mm-hmm.
consistently every day, I'm like, it exists. So when
It's
someone
possible.
says that nobody does that, you don't have to do that for me because
Mhm.
I won't be getting in a car again with you.
Yeah. Bye.
And that's okay.
Don't even worry about it.
It's
all
okay.
Good. It's all good.
Yeah.
I need to tell Ben again. Open the fucking door for me. And DoorDash me some crumble.
Walk on the outside of the street.
Okay.
Literally.
That one I didn't know until I met Damien.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
And he would do that for you.
I've been out here on my own. I've been having to fend for my
Mhm.
own life this whole time.
Okay.
Wow, joke's on me.
Speaking of dating, this has been going viral on Twitter. Ben Affleck would love another chance with his ex-wife, Jennifer Gardner.
He loves to spin the block.
Oof.
I was about to say, so, you know, they print so much false information, but if it is true,
This is true.
the hard ones with the hard ones, and then, you know, spin the block on an ex.
Twice though,
That's his ex-wife, though. So I guess you can do that with a.
but he was with J-Lo for a long. He didn't. Did he marry J-Lo at one point?
Yeah.
So this is twice. Or no, he married her the last time. But I'm saying he spun the block on her when he married her the last time. Now
I mean,
he's
I
spinning the
wish
block
I could
on
ask
Jen.
you guys that question, but
What, you would go back to
would
an
you
ex?
spin the block on an ex?
Absolutely not.
If Ben and I maybe got, you know, I mean, Ben and I were literally broken up. It was like the thing on Stanford's campus. Like, oh my God. I'm like, y'all need to get a fucking life. Go do your homework. Go do your homework. Nerds.
Yeah.
God.
You can call him that because you're also a nerd. So
I
it's
am a
okay.
nerd. I am a nerd.
So spinning the block on an ex may be beneficial.
It was for
Yeah.
Ben. Like, I mean, Ben knows this. Like, I did not think we would get back together at one point because, like you said, I mean, I can share this because now I can truly say with confidence, he's the love of my life.
Mm-hmm.
But no, we figured it out. And thank God
I
because.
love that for you.
Thank you.
I don't see myself spinning the block on an ex. Not in a negative way,
No, yeah.
but it's just, you know, when I look back at, you know, the couple of, you know, guys that I have dated, they were a direct reflection of who I was in that season.
Mm.
So obviously when it doesn't work out, there was a level of body work that had to be done in order for me to heal from that relationship. So as a, you know, a direct result of that, the woman I end up becoming no longer attracts you.
Mm.
Yes.
So that's why I don't think for me I would.
So then you're saying there has to be a level of growth with that man
Absolutely.
too.
Just like with myself. you
Equally
know?
yoked keeps coming to my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, seriously.
I feel like that. I heard it. What did I hear? I think I heard it on Love Is Blind.
I
think
know
heard
what you're
them
talking
say it.
about.
And I'm like, I haven't heard that in a long time. The phrase "equally yoked."
I
But
heard
like,
your mom say that the other day.
oh, my mother is a praying woman.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, but no. Anytime I've ever spun the block with an ex, which I did like with boyfriends before I got married, obviously, never worked out.
But you learn. You learn.
Yeah.
Life's about learning.
Well, I'm curious to see how this second spin the block for our good man Ben Affleck goes. If this is true,
Benjamin Felter and Ben
but
Affleck.
also they have kids together.
Yeah.
So it's like,
I don't find
okay.
him attractive.
I don't either.
Anyways,
Not my type.
so we're going to end the episode. I'm not ready to say bye yet.
Oh.
We end episodes with, we have some notes, and this is how we react to viral posts on social media.
Okay.
So, Deli, do you want to take this?
Aaron, Pierre. That's gonna be stuck in my head all day. Him and Teyana Taylor, who we stan over here.
Oh,
we
we
love
love.
us some Teyana Taylor.
I know y'all saw
Over
probably
here.
the video of her and I.
We were gonna ask you
Oh.
about it.
Go ahead. Tell us
no.
about it.
Tell
Tell
us.
us about it.
Great
Teyana Taylor.
people. I actually got a chance to meet the both of them.
Nice.
A few nights ago. Truly embody the essence of beauty, just level of professionalism. I was just happy to share space with them.
I mean, I met her once, and you talk about aura.
Yes.
Like this woman's aura is just
Loud.
It's loud.
Yeah.
It's inviting. It makes you want to
Unapologetic.
keep coming back for more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, I'm obsessed.
She looks so graceful and athletic. Like she looks like an athlete to me, like
Yeah.
a total
Body's
athlete.
tea.
Body's tea.
I think for me, she's like the epitome of a trailblazer. Teyana Trailblazer Taylor.
Yes.
There you go. There you go.
No, yeah, I love her to death.
Yeah.
Wait,
And they look good together.
Teyana said this, or you said you like when your food touches?
I'm guilty.
Oh no.
She seconded though.
No. Mm-mm.
You don't like when your food touches?
I do. I don't mind it.
You
I
like
don't-
prefer it to touch?
Oh, yeah.
What's the ideal food touching plate?
Like when Thanksgiving and you got all the food and you
Always
just,
Thanksgiving.
I hope I don't eat like that all the time where I have that much food on my plate. But yeah,
So like when the collard green juice spills onto the mac and cheese.
all of that. So then you know.
I very much avoid it at all
Okay.
costs.
So do you use one of Daxon and Darren's like plates with the separate?
No, honestly, I remember going to like my aunt's house for Thanksgiving, and she would have the styrofoam plates that had the sections in them, and I loved when my mom said we're going to my aunt's house. I already know those plates are going to be there, and I was so excited.
You're like my brother. He
hate
can't
it.
stand it.
No.
I don't mind it. I think you need to get a bite of everything. That's how
I
food's
started
meant to
off
be
that
eaten.
way, one bite of everything, and then I just started
Mix
going
it all
for
together.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
love that for you.
That's a wrap on episode 7. Wow, we're already at episode 7. That's crazy.
Congratulations, you
Wrap of
guys.
episode 7 of Straight to Cam, a Wave original presented by Anthropology. Shout out to Kai, our girl Kai. We're obsessed with you. Always been obsessed with you, but now
Even more.
even more. So make sure you guys listen and subscribe wherever you get your podcast at Straight to Cam.
And don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms at Straight to Cam to keep up with the best clips throughout the week.
See you next Monday.
Bye.